Hello everybody and welcome back to my time at Portia, where it is a brand new day. My house is looking very full at the moment and it really does need a rearrange. I do know this. I keep saying every time, but I've got a lot of other things that I would prefer to do first. We can have a whole episode, a whole day just dedicated to rearranging my house if you guys want. I have not been looking after my animals very well, have I? How are you doing, guys? Let's give you a pet quickly. So you can grow and get strong. Hopefully there was enough food for them for the last couple of days and no one's died or anything like that. Let's have a little look at your food. They've still got some food. I could do with just grabbing my fibre quickly and making sure that they've got plenty of food to go. Let's check these guys. How much have you got? They've got some apricots still left and they've got some fibre still left. That's fine. You're nearly halfway grown. How awesome is that? So it's quite nice to know that you can be kind of a little bit neglectful of your pets for a couple of days as long as they've got food, it's fine. This is the sort of pets I like. Ones that you don't have to worry too much about if you miss one day or something like that, because there is a lot to do in this game. But I will top up all their food anyway. And then we're going to have to try and find that the stuff for the water engine again. Ugh. I know. It's a hard life, isn't it? So I can give them up to 14 of that. If I give them different... No, it's food quantity 50. Right, I see. So put 8 fibre in there. And I'll give these guys a little bit more fibre as well. It's good to have fibre in your diet. And they can have up to 30 in there, one. There we go. So imagine if you have enough chickens and they eventually, then eventually you'll have to put loads and loads and loads of stuff in. So some of these guys are like quarter of the way grown or a third of the way grown, and the calves are almost halfway grown. So I'm going to have some grown up animals soon, and then we can see what sort of produce they'll give us, which is pretty cool. Right, next. How much stuff is in my inventory? It's getting up there, so I'm going to just put a few of the relics in the relic chest because they're what's taking up all the room, I think. Got lots of data discs now, which is fantastic. Oh no, I have too many relics for the relic chest. It's probably because I've got a sofa in there. Why have I got a sofa? Sofas don't count as relics. And actually that clock technically is not a relic either. But it's quite nice to have an extra max health thing because it means I can take something else away. Planter boxes in there. Oh, they're small ones. Okay, that makes a big difference actually. Cushion stools. I've got loads of paintings that give me extra max health and max stamina. That could be swapped for a washing machine effectively. Lots of things I need to do around the house, definitely. Was there anything else I needed to do? I cannot remember. I'm going to put these old parts and power stones away. It was actually good to go in there and get those, because the more old parts I get, the more engines I can buy off the Mysterious Man, and that's going to be really useful. That'll do, I think. So I'm going to be able to make these tree things later on, but I think for now I'm going to let Ak get my cultivated soil. I'm going to ride Whisper over to the DD stop and we're going to go through the ruins level 2 again. And see if we can get another engine by doing that. And then I'm going to try things like the ruins level 3, see if I get any small engines from there, or try the ruins level 4. But I have a feeling that by the time you get to level 3, you're probably going to be looking at industrial engines more. The fact that you get an industrial engine as a prize, I think means you probably won't get many small engines. We could try it. I'll try going through once. It's 4 hours consumed of my day, so it'll take us to about midday. Okay, so we're timed now in here, so gotta be a bit quick. They'll get more stuff off these guys, even if I don't do it. Oh, stop knocking me back. That knockback is annoying. Dodge rolls to counter knockback. There we go. Should not have taken me that long to get through that one. Right, so we've got a couple of chests in here. So there's a chance that we might end up with a small engine. I'm finding lubricant just on normal... Get off me! It's you with your stupid knockback gun. Ow, 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 let me out of that poison. Ow, ow, ow. We're getting bones and teeth and stuff like that. We never run out of bones. That's probably why you're getting them off the rats and things. You die. And your little friend too. And your little dog too. Those jump dancers, they're like their little dogs. Which makes me the wicked witch of the west. I'm not too keen on that. I don't want to be the wicked witch of the west. Yeah, industrial engines. So we are too high up now to be getting small engines. So I'm going to need to go through level 2 repeatedly, I think. I just wanted to try and see if I got any small engines in here, but I had a very strong suspicion that it might have been too high. Ah! Ow, gotta go the other way. I love the way I act like the poison actually hurts me. It doesn't. It's like I read this story once. I think it was on like Imager or Reddit or something like that. And it was about if, like how aliens would perceive humans. And it was all stuff like they drink dihydrogen oxide, and they breathe oxygen, which burns them. And all this sort of thing. And one of the things... I'm finding all the industrial engines now, aren't I? Well, I do need them for the odd things, so... But yeah, definitely... Ow. That wasn't clever, was it? Definitely need to be going through the level 2 ruin for the engines. The small ones. The game is taking... the mick right now. It's giving me every industrial and every chest is an industrial engine, just to hammer home the point that I have gone into the wrong dungeon for what I want. But the devs have basically made the best commission in the game need something that they've made quite a rare item at this point. Get off me, masked fiends! I hate you and I hate your guns. Finding smoked meat and dried apple slices, though, is not a bad little trade there. Oh, yeah, I fell down. Nice. I'm getting money for being in here as well, which is always useful. Ah, this one usually has some chests off to the side here, in which I may find a small engine, although it seems like industrial engines are the main thing you find in here, rather than the small ones. So I am really, really thinking that I'm going to need to go through level 2 after this. I do want to upgrade my sword as well. Because I could do it 100 times over. I've got the stuff for it. I just keep forgetting. And it would give me an extra little edge in terms of attack. Also, I can get some more attack by putting that little lamp into my house as well. And then there's also another relic I can put together, which will give me even more attack, I think. Roll! Ah, I'm dead. Oh no! Okay, I've got a minute. This is a long, this is a very long corridor, actually. Still got loads of stuff to fight in here as well. Wow. Okay, let's grab these boxes so that I get a bit more time. Cannot even believe how many industrial engines I have found. Look at these as well. All of these give me a bit of extra time, so it's really useful to bash boxes. I'm going the wrong way. Killing enemies and bashing boxes all give me extra time. So the quicker I can do that, the better. I've got 2 minutes left now. Come on, stop knocking me back. There we are, that's better. Oh. All these boxes will give me extra time. Ow, get out of the poison, Sheila. Ow, get out of the poison. The problem is it like sticks you in there until you physically jump out the way. I'm going to count the industrial... In fact, drinking game, guys. Every time I get an industrial engine, you take a shot. Oh. And you'd be so drunk by the end of it. Obviously, if you are under 18, please take a shot of milk or juice. Okay, so we had loads of stuff there. How many industrial engines do we have now? We have found 5. Could have sworn we had more than that, but... So this is actually quite an interesting little dungeon, level 3. Got some nice long corridors where you can find plenty of loot, which is kind of cool. But after this will be the boss, I believe. Don't think I'm going to be finding any industrial engines on the boss, unfortunately. I might have to be a bit more careful with the boss. These fights are actually getting harder. Copper coil, data disc. Copper coil. I'll give all these copper coils to Ack, actually, which will be pretty useful. Every crate you bash seems to give you an extra 10 seconds. Which is very good. Very generous of them. Okay, no chest there, so there'll probably be chests in the room. Usually, if there's no chest outside, there's a chest inside the room. A small silicon chip for that, which can, you know, you can trade that in for seeds and stuff like that, rainbow flower seeds and things like that. Always useful. But yeah, not finding what I need. It's going to be a very ruin heavy. Then, to be fair, it's only taking me... I'll keep my finger off that button. I'm gonna die. I knew it. I was gonna die. I might not get through this guy, actually. Let's just not sprint to start with, shall we? Maybe sprint now to get away from him. His attack. But the problem is, if I need to roll into him, because otherwise... He's doing me loads of damage, though. Let's run away quickly. Give ourselves a bit more time as well. Oh, I died. Got kicked out. Oh well, never mind. I found what I wanted to find anyway. Oh, have I got another chance? Apparently I do. Alright then. I'll try and do this a bit better this time. I might actually need to upgrade some of my gear. Ow. Just let things settle back up again. Roll in. Do a bit of damage and roll out. Ow. Roll out inventory and take a few smoked meats. Stamina. I'll just eat them all. Why not? Why not just try and eat them all? Ow, and immediately lose all my health. Ow, get off me. Gee, I couldn't even roll. Come on. Got him. That's a harder fight now than it used to be. Definitely. Oh, I got a new hat. Let's have a look at this hat. Mighty max HP plus 235. Yes, please. Oh, I like my hat. My hat is amazing. I finally have a hat I like. Guys, this is amazing. I love this hat. This hat's awesome. I wonder what the level 4 boss gives you. I'm gonna have a better hat once I finish the planter box quest. That'll give me a really nice hat. Because the bosses are getting harder. I definitely need to do a few things that I've been meaning to do, like up my attack and up my sword and all that sort of thing. Right, we're going to do level 2 now, straight away. I really need this engine. I need this quest out of the way, so... I'll probably die here, but we'll get another chance, okay? So, it's alright. Unfortunately, I think I might be a little bit low on space now. Yeah, I kind of am. I've got about 3 spaces. Hopefully most of the stuff will stack. Yeah, I knew I didn't have very much health left at all at that point, so did not surprise me. So now I've got my full 1,492 health. I should do a little bit better. I definitely need more attack and stuff like that. Try and bash everything I can. Bash, bash, bash. Love my hat, by the way. Loving my hat. Just in case I hadn't said already how much I love my hat. Haven't missed any chests. I don't think there were any chests there. I'm gonna have all levels with no chests on now, you watch. They'll all just be full of boxes instead of chests. And I will have no chance whatsoever to get any small engines. All I need is one small engine. That's all I'm asking for. It is not a big ask, okay? But yeah, constantly going through level 2 seems to be the way forward with that one. Wonder how much this hat sells for. Ouch. So these guys are really annoying. They stand in poison and they are really annoying. And they make you go in the poison when you don't even want to go in the poison. And that was a spring. How irritating is that? I don't need a spring. I need a small engine. Springs are useless. Small engine, please. No, that's wrong small thing. Yeah, still gotta kill all these guys. Right, you're dead. You're dead. I can get out of here. I think that was all the chests I was going to get in that one. 2 chests, and neither of them had a small engine. So I could be running around here all day waiting for my luck to change. Grrr. Is all I have to say to this situation. Grrr. But like I say, I am, every time I go through these dungeons or I do stuff in the mines, I am collecting old parts. Soon as next Saturday comes around and Mr. Because it's usually the third Saturday of the month that he comes, Mr. Mysterious Man will come and I will steal all of his small engines. I won't steal them, I will pay for them with my old parts that I am collecting. So even if I don't find too many small engines, hopefully that will help. Please be a small engine. I'd be really happy. Yay! Guys, I did it! So yeah, just going through here, you usually seem to find 1 or 2. Grief, how many of these guys do I have to beat? But yeah, that 3rd level boss is definitely been beefed up a bit, I think. Because I used to be able to beat him like with absolutely no issue whatsoever. And now it's a little bit touch and go. I need to go after this episode and turn my heating off because I turned it on this morning. It is actually still snowy outside. But it does seem to be warming up. The snow seems to be melting, so that is helping quite a lot. Die, jump dancer! Die, guy with a stupid gun. And your friend. They always come in pairs as well, so that, like, while you're trying to kill one, the other stood there shooting you, going, hee hee hee! I'm so funny! I am so amusing! Data disk. I was hoping for another engine. The more engines I can find in one run, the better it is. But it seems like, at the moment, you're getting an average of, like, 1 engine per run through level 2. Which is a little bit of a sucky ratio there. Die, masked fiend, die! Die, Blier Imp, die! Okay, I'm just gonna run into these pools of poison as much as possible, because, you know, that's the way to do this. That's the pro way to do this, you know? Because I'm such a pro. So I've pretty much worked out that, as kind of expected, you're not going to really find many chests with small engines in them in level 3, because you're tending to find the industrial engines and that's stopping you finding the small ones, I think. I found 1 so far on level 2, but you don't get them anymore from just running level 1 continually, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, that's another one. Cool. So next time I get that quest, I'm only going to need to find 1. But I'll run level 2 continually until I find them every time I get this commission. And I'm afraid that's something you guys are going to have to watch me do. Because it's the way forward. But I'm quite happy because I got a hat. I got a hat out of this. Okay, so it's all okay. Alright, so let's just get this boss quickly. It's only the level 2 one, so it shouldn't be as hard as that level 3 one that I just took on. However, I probably don't want to take too much damage from him. It's a bit easier, a little bit easier to dodge. Ah, get in there. It's no good if I don't hit him. I didn't come in here with full health either, so I'm probably going to have to... you get 3 goes on this one, so... There, we've got full health this time, so we're more likely to be able to just whack him, but... How about we try with the big hammer? I think if I could get this down pat, it would be actually quite useful. I mean, that did kill him quite well, but I think I probably could have done just as well with my sword, honestly. Is there anything I couldn't pick up? No, that's good. I do prefer my sword, honestly. Let's get all these things. See if I get any apple slices. Apple slices are the best. Right, so now we can finally go and hand this commission in. And we are at 6 o'clock in the evening. And I am happy. So, and we even have a spare small engine for next time. And the DD stops are still open. And I've got loads of stuff that I could probably sell or use or whatever. So let's go home. Really need to like work out where I'm going to be wanting my trees as well and put them back. Okay, well, I need to take down this this tree one. I think I need to retrieve that. There's no materials in it. We're going to start a water engine. Water engine. Where are you? Water engine. There we go. Build me a water engine. So, I need 2 small engines, which I now finally have, thank goodness. I thought I'd lost them then. Why do I only have 2? I could have absolutely sworn I found 3. Doesn't matter, 2 is all I need. It's fine. So what else do we need for this? Old parts and steel plates and bearings. Well, I was making some bearings, wasn't I? So that's good. What? Oh, guess who's going to have all my bearings? Ack, where are you? Give me back my bearings. I need them. This isn't funny. Okay, devs, Ack is really annoying, okay? Like, when my stuff is there, I want my stuff to be there. I mean, at least I suppose he doesn't go missing or anything like that, but still. The fact that I've got to chase him around trying to find my stuff that should just be there. You return. I need steel plates if I've got any. Oh, I had 1 engine in there. How strange. Okay, well I did need more, but I will still only need 1 engine next time. So bearings, steel plates, old parts I imagine I've got somewhere. Yes, 26 of those. My inventory is already full. Old parts, steel plates, bearings. Thank goodness for that. Okay, I'll put a few things away in here. We're going to have a good old sort through all the inventory pretty soon anyway. Hey, I got loads of industrial engines. And loads of lubricant. Eyeglasses, data discs. Got 41 data discs there. Good grief. Silicon. We got 4 silicon chipsets, so that was okay then. I do need to sort out all of my different bits and bobs of... I've got like venom in several chests and things like that. It's a bit silly, to be honest. Old parts, I've got extra bearings, I've got extra steel. I'll put those all into this chest over here, actually. The extra bearings and the extra steel. Right, which now means I've got enough space there, at least, to pick this up and go and take it to Anton. Oh, which I can't do. I'll do that in the morning. The water engines usually go straight back to Anton. And I haven't even had a look at what's going on with the museum. Let's pop across to the plaza and see if they're actually doing anything yet. If it's changed in any way, shape or form. Again, I hate the fact that I'm doing this while it's dark, but at least I got my commission done. It took 2 days, but it's done. So I think this is where the museum is going to possibly be. Doesn't look like they've done much to it yet. They said it was going to be next to... What's this? That's school. Then you've got the research centre. It was going to be next to it. So I think it is going to be in this area here. I don't know what they're doing with the crane at the moment. Let's go back up to the DD stop. I just wanted to come down here and have a look and see this mysterious man store. He never actually goes in his store. It's weird. I wonder if there's going to be some story added with him soon. You know, they've bothered to make him a whole storefront, so I don't see why not. Okay, so it's going to annoy me by saying, oh yes, you can hand your quest in, but you can only hand it in to Anton, who is in the apartments next door to the commerce centre, and that's where he lives, and you can't get in there. So that's not something I'm going to be able to do. So I'm going to just check on these and see how we're doing. So we've finished most everything. So I imagine the Act probably has a lot of our stuff at the moment. A lot of copper and things like that. Act, do you have any more of our stuff? Or did I pick it all up off you? I clearly did. Stop getting stuck on Whisper. That's maybe why I had so much metal in my inventory there. These old parts go in there. Glass goes in there. Okay, so how about we make sure we have learned the enhanced iron sword recipe. I'm pretty sure we have already learned. Right, that's fine. And let's go and have a look at what we need for an enhanced iron sword, because I keep not doing it and it keeps driving you guys mad. So let's try and do it. So 5 animal skeletons, 5 carbon steel bars. Right. Do we have animal skeletons still? If not, we'll go to the desert and we will find some. Not in there, and not in there. I think I sold all my animal skulls. This is the sort of thing I do. Well, we could put the clock on our wall, couldn't we? I get rid of things and then I immediately need them, but it's only once I get rid of them that I immediately then need them. It's just the way of the world. Yeah, so we need to get some more animal skeletons from across in the desert. I don't think I'm going to make it over there in time because the DD stops aren't working anymore, so that's going to have to happen tomorrow. I'm going to go put my clock on the wall. So tomorrow we will actually be able to hand in that quest, which is going to be amazing. Put a little clock up there. It's not going to actually do anything because we're at the maximum of our health. So we can take things away that we don't like. So say like the water bucket is max health. The piano bench. I like the piano bench and stuff like that. Is there anything that I don't like that is max health? Lots of paintings that are max health. Wall lamps are defense. Those lucky covers are stamina. Wall lights for max health. I mean, what I could start doing is taking wall lights away and giving them to Paulie as gifts. As I find things that give me, you know, paintings and things that give me max health instead. It seems to be that things on the floor give you stamina and things on the wall give you max health. Not always the case. How am I supposed to get them down though? I've got to stand on something to physically take them down. This is bad. I think it needs a little bit of refining possibly so that when you look up, you can place things up onto the wall. I think that that's needed because otherwise you've got to sit there trying to stand on something or put something down that I've got to try and stand on to take anything, put anything up or take anything down off the walls, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, I think that that's going to have to be it for today. I don't think I'm going to be able to take things off the walls without putting lots of effort into it. So I might even do that off camera at some point. Or I'll do it on camera if you guys want to see. I don't know. You might want to see. But anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you like my new hat. And Sheila just passed out. So yes, if you did enjoy, then please do leave me a like below. And if you'd like to see more My Time at Portia, then please do subscribe to the channel and I will let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.